camera's a little bit too high, but let's bring it back down to Earth. Hi! Welcome back! We are so sorry that we had to take an unannounced break for a week. We had a few problems, but we're back for more tabletop roleplay. Before we get into tonight's session, we've got a couple of announcements tonight. A couple of sponsorships announcements. We have our Genki store browser extension which you use to get discounts while also supporting us. Our Discord community, our streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and we also have our merch store. Check them out, and our Discord. To minorillusion.co.uk. That's the link just down below. What happened to my background? Why is it all dark?
Yeah, I was about to ping you saying it. Have you changed that, or is it meant to look like that?
Oh, I can see what's going on here. I need to just close. So I've got a Rise of Kingdoms game coming up, so this will be BlueStacks that's doing that. So let's close that off. Do the game capture one more time. No, close. Yes, close. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, apparently that picks up on my game capture on BlueStacks for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Link down below, minorillusion.co.uk for all of our links, including our next announcement. Lona, what do you have for us?
Well, apart from the usual brain fog, mental illness, and randomness that comes with me, a couple of announcements from the MS Society. Their 8th annual Stop MS lecture is going to be taking place at the Royal College of Physicians on Thursday, the 25th of May at 7:15 in the evening. This is available to attend in person, but is also available to watch live on YouTube. So very informative stuff, going over the most recent research into MS and ways that we're taking steps towards either better diagnosis, better treatment, and possible attempts to stop the condition entirely. And one of the findings that will be discussed is a recent clinical trial that shows that there is no effect of taking vitamin D to prevent relapses or new lesions in MS. Vitamin D is one of the. I'm trying to think how to word this properly. Vitamin D is meant to kind of boost your immune system in a variety of different ways. And it was originally theorized that an increase in vitamin D would help with preventing relapses and new lesions with MS. Unfortunately, this has since been disproven and just means one less tablet for me to take now with that knowledge. So that's a win for me. In terms of fundraising that you can get behind, as per usual, there's a variety of different options on the mssociety.org.uk website. But some of the highlights that I want to point out, there's the Round the Harbours bike ride for anybody that wants to get on their bikes. There's, of course, the kilt walks. I've missed the first one of many in Glasgow, given like that I've got other things going on just now. But there will be another one probably at the end of summer, I want to say. And of course, the most accessible one, or at least the most accessible one for me, the Game Over for MS fundraiser, which is a round the year event where you can get involved with fundraising just simply by streaming. So anybody that's also a content creator wants to stream, by all means, have a look into that, check out their Discord, and get behind one of the varieties of different ways to fundraise.
Hell yeah.
I quite like that wee last bit, actually. I came up with that off the top of my noggin. Different ways to fundraise.
There we go.
Enjoying that.
And then it went silent.
For the DM had no rebuttal.
You didn't give it back to me.
I'm sorry.
You got to hand the ball back to me, the proverbial speaking ball.
Is that how it works? If I don't give it back to
That's
you,
when you go hand back to you.
That's when rocks fall.
If I don't, though, does this
That's
just
when rocks
become...
fall.
So does this just become my show then if I don't give it back to you?
And this is when rocks fall.
Apparently.
What do you mean rocks? Like, the ceiling is quite firm as far as I'm aware.
Oh, there's plenty of rocks up there. We know that for sure.
Right, okay, fine then. Do my own streaming show later. Back to you. I'm gonna
Okay.
get my P45
We're gonna have an
launched
announcement.
anyway.
Cinder, what's happening?
What is happening?
You said you had a couple of ideas for things to announce that's going to be happening soon that are very close to your heart.
Well, I've said there was a couple of things that were happening soon.
List them out. Let's briefly tell us what's
Wednesday
happening.
this week. Wednesday this week, on the 17th of May, there is International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia and Transphobia 2023. It's a day to raise awareness, and to be honest, you should stand up for people that are queer whenever you should, like, whenever you see anyone talking out against us. But it is an awareness day that aims to coordinate international events to raise awareness of LGBT rights violations and stimulate interest in LGBT rights work worldwide. It started in 2017 and it's been going for a good 6 years now, so it's a good cause. You can look them up and enjoy.
Awesome.
Back to you, Lima.
That's me. Doom, you got an announcement, I heard. No, cool. Didn't think so. I know you don't. Don't you start? Well, as I said, apologies for the quick break that we had to take last week. We had a little bit of a personal emergency we had to deal with, but everything's all fine.
Oh, you can tell them the boy nearly tried to kill me. As you know, we have a mini human. He's level 5, the absolute delight. Don't give us that look. No. World of Warcraft level 5, not D&D level 5, I should specify. But yeah, he came home with the most deadly virus known to an adult who's lived a very sheltered life, evidently. That's all it took to broke you. I've set a new record, we've not even started.
No, you've admitted it. What I've always said all along, that you were sheltered.
I wish. Some say sheltered, some say pampered. I'm of the latter. But
You clearly
yeah.
said sheltered.
Yeah, and I'm going to view it the way I view it. Yeah, yeah, in addition to having multiple sclerosis, I'm one of the few medical wonders of the modern world, since I've never had chickenpox. And 3 guesses what the boy came home with last Friday.
Turkey pox.
Yep, gobble gobble. He came home completely polka dotted. So I immediately had to pack up all my stuff and go live at my boyfriend's for a week.
It was great.
It was glorious.
Yes, I actually got. Well, I tell a lie. For the first 3 days, I got about 6 hours sleep. But when I did get sleep, I got sleep. Also, I shared a little bit about myself.
I kind of feel bad for Kieran now in hindsight. God, hee-haw sleep, hee-haw over the beds.
That's fine. We'll send you to Doom next year.
What do you mean? This isn't going to be an annual thing. Oh, to look on his face as well. Just like, what?
I know that, hey. Well, then. Well, we'll send you to the leper colony known as Europe.
Maybe next time I just get a hotel.
All right then. Let's conclude the announcements for tonight. Let's get into our tabletop roleplay. We'll see you on the other side. Oh. And welcome back. So, last we left off, which was more than a week ago, the lunar eclipse had escaped the terrors, the bleak eternity that's known as Guyana, brought their friends back, and decided to try and get a little bit of partying to basically chill out and, well, enjoy the fruits of becoming effectively god killers and dragon killers, as one Van Zandt had said in a wonderful video that he's shared with us. But their transgressions never went unnoticed, and after being confronted with arson and then eventually an attempted kidnapping on Van Zandt after he was escorted from the Alliance base premises for vandalizing the master bedroom door, party was attacked and, well, it found someone a kidnapping attempted on Van Zandt. But thanks to your neighborhood corpse, your legal undead,
Necromance does whatever a graveyard can. Can he speak to the dead?
Shut up. Dissuaded the kidnapping attempt, and the party assembled with presumably their gear, in most senses, some of them a little bit more ill-prepared to travel. Teleported out of Archaea back to their previous location in the southwest of Dosh. Southeast. After a bit of journeying, a bit of travel, party was ambushed by a whole squad, a battalion of wood elves who seemed to have encroached into Dosh territory. So, arrow pointed towards your face, Van Zandt.
Are you sure you want to point that arrow at me? Because if you look down below, you'll see a sword pointing at your belly.
That's one way.
He looks down and sees no sword. Except that.
Not yet. I just
Exactly.
push this button and you're got an extra hole.
It's a command word. What's wrong with you?
What?
It's a command word.
So, you want to continue pointing that arrow, or?
No cultists to me. Who are y'all?
And I look to my side. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
I am Mantra Elanavi, and I came back to pay my respect.
Never heard of you.
And I giggle a little.
You, elf.
What?
Not you. Shut up. But high elf scum. You, wood elf. What's your name? My name is Ray. I'm coming home, and these people rescued me from a horrible demon. I just want to get home, and they've been wonderful people. Can you please let us pass? We're actually on our way to take part in the Great Hunt.
What demon?
Looks towards the guards, the rangers, as you pretty much have portrayed, gathered from this initial beating, just looked amongst themselves and says, "Do you have any papers on you?" I don't, because all I have is this. And she, Alvor, Mantra, pass a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
show you the backside of my sword.
Considering I've just been referred to as scum, I don't think that's going to end well. That's a 31.
21.
It wasn't scum you were
I
getting
am.
called, it was me.
Alright,
Yeah.
Nope.
You're
That
an
is
high
a
elf.
20.
wait, what even am I again? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm an Egypt.
You actually notice. Ooh, not bad. Alva, you definitely notice this. Niece is pulled a ring from her finger and is shoved up her sleeve.
Not good, not good.
We're here to take part in the great hunt after my friends who have saved me from this demon. Can you bid us passage so we can take part? I know that we would love to have new challenges. I'm sure great Muna would love a good challenge. I know these fine people are great demon hunters. I'm sure they can deal with some monstrosities and beasts. Borders closed because of the undead. I can't let you pass.
Do we look like undead?
One of the individuals actually approaches, puts his hand on the shoulder and says, "We can make an exception, I think." He's looking directly at these while he's talking to us. We can make an exception, I think, on this occasion. Lieutenant, see them to the gate.
Can I make an insight on the guy that is trying to convince him to let us pass?
Yeah, go
To
ahead.
see- Okay, so again, if I roll like shit, it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've got a pass. You've got a pass. So it's 19 plus 15. So fucking ridiculously high.
He's definitely recognised who Nice is.
Thank you, Doomblazer. You're
That much
welcome.
is obvious, and Nice has probably picked up on this as well. But she seems very calm and I found that. I just spotted that there. Lorna.
Yes.
Necromancer. Necromancer.
I'm sorry, I felt that I had to finish the song, okay? It's out of my system now, but it's also stuck in my head.
You spotted what?
Have a look on
Look
the
in
Twitch
Twitch
chat.
chat.
Anyway, you see her being quite calm and a bit relieved because she seems to recognise who you start to recognise as a little bit more, for lack of a better term, for somebody who's in ranging equipment, seems to be slightly more decorated. As you can see the subtle trims, if you could. And as two of the guards in front of you the rangers rather, have stepped aside and pointed you to follow this path direct that way. Do you proceed?
I'm following Nice.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
any way that I can do a stealth roll to sneak away? Or are there too many people?
You can make a stealth check if you want. It's up
Not
to
the right
you.
time just now, but I have a weird question about my new cape. Am I able to change the design at will?
Yes. Upon achievement.
Okay. I will get rid of the logo. The sigil, the Galanasari crest.
That is a 25 for my stealth check.
Okay. What'd you do?
Before I go, I want to also use a quick cast of Speak with Animals and say, whisper to Toto, stay with them. And I'm going to slip back into the trees. I don't like where this is going and I want to keep my distance.
Okay.
Hopefully one of them doesn't spot you by yourself. I feel we're safer in a group just now.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm thinking that there's going to be a Game of Thrones situation, and I would much rather not, like, be held at ransom or anything.
One of them is looking around.
Just don't stand on any twigs.
As you are all moving on. One of them is looking around, but the one that said to let him pass reaches out and grabs Niece's arm and jostles her a little bit and just gives a growl and goes, Farron, give me a perception check to see if we hear this.
Perception plus 10, so unnatural 20.
Good luck, Princess. No luck for you ever again. Joy.
Cool.
You watch. He actually looks at you as well.
I'll just give him a nod.
So where are we going now?
So you begin to march, for lack of a better term, because you are being escorted towards the gate, and it does take about 40 minutes to an hour to arrive, but you eventually come up to a gate, and a Druidcraft cantrip is used to signal your re-arrival, and you come across this green-laden, interwoven branches and thorns, quite huge, really spined structure that seems to run from one side of one mountain that crosses the other, which you barely see as you come through the trees. And as you approach, the vines open up and grant you passage.
Cool magic.
Message. Alpha, you might want to get through this before it closes.
I have been following behind, but I'll reply back and message. I'm not 100% sure I trust these guys. Did you not see the way they looked at these? Also, did you not notice that she slipped off her ring?
6 seconds. 6 seconds. Message 6 seconds long. After 6 seconds says that. Okay. You can use your earrings if you want to communicate again.
Yeah. I'll use the earring and just go, are you 100% sure we can trust these people?
Who was that to?
To Mantra.
Andrew, free reply.
No, but I wouldn't want to be by myself around these people. At least as a group, we've got some form of defence.
Fine. I'll go into play now, but can I do a quick perception check around me just before I go in and join them? I'm just looking for anything kind of out of place,
Yeah.
like anything at all.
Go for it.
That is a 33.
Okay. So, as you look around, there seems to be a good guard presence here. You see some interesting jars, which seem to be holding some sort of liquid inside them, stacked everywhere, and there's catapults as well. And a few of them being placed inside the catapults, and they have, as you notice, a fuse. You're not sure what this
Okay,
is.
yeah, I'm coming in. I'd rather be behind the catapult than in the firing range. I'll just slip back into the group.
As you're slipping through, you see a lot of guards, a lot of them seem to be peering across. You see some, abnormally, a lot of birds also circling above. Mostly small birds. You also see a great eagle flying around and then perches on one of the planted walls. And it looks down, brushes its beak against its wing and looks on ahead. And then also down to a female figure who's looking out, and she looks behind her, talks, and you can see another guard that just came up and spoke to her. This looks like a patrol, heavily watched border. On the other side, past the catapults and the other machinations that they seem to have employed, you find a sleeping bear. Big bear, really big. brown. More like a grizzly, like a typical grizzly, except it's a little bit larger. Has ink, markings on its arm, on its shoulder area, and has a headdress as well. There's a couple of scars. One of its claws you can see is broken. It's sleeping there comfortably in the meadow. As you arrive, a individual approaches you. And Alvar, have you made up to the group yet, or?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. So as you arrive, some individuals came up and seems to be in some sort of military regalia, but not in any equipment. And he looks, all of you, looks at Nice. He does have that subtle twitch of recognition, and he rubs his finger towards her while he begins to speak. I understand that we have some visitors. Nice grins a little bit, and she briefly shows a ring and puts it away. And he goes, "Welcome. I hear you are refugees from the Dojin Empire."
Something like that.
Well, if I understand you are wishing to take part in the festival.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. Well, there's a village that may have some lodging available to you, but remember, we're not very fond of outsiders. It's a town called Oshenbell. We can escort you there. I would recommend not going towards the great city itself. Elnara does not wish to entertain visitors of foreign blood, as has been the way for the last 1,000 years.
Okay.
So now Valadas is out of bounds to all foreign individuals, except those with diplomatic credentials, that albeit we will not see many of those from this side of the border anymore. If you have any plans to return across this border, I would expect that would be impossible, as we plan to fully seal the pass.
Fun.
Quite. He's just looking around you all and has a look at each one of you. And he looks towards you, Van Zandt. Says, "Not all of us are alienated from our brothers and sisters, but I would recommend not showboating your symbols here.
Which symbols?
Don't play coy with me.
Bahamut.
You mean the dragon on my shield?
I recognize what you are.
Good for you.
Yes, unless you want trouble for yourself, and that's not trouble that we sanction, I recommend you not attract it."
I do like some trouble. So, suggestions? What do I do with my shield?
Do you have a portable storage device or item that you maybe have access to, or would you like to scrap the material for repurposing? Happy to pay the price for that. I'm sure some people love to smash it with a hammer.
Yeah, I can scrap your helmet or your armor. Same by me, but shield goes where I go, so...
This was for your protection and the protection of others, not to disrespect your beliefs. Not all of us, as I said, are somewhat alienated, shall we say. But some are.
Well, bad luck for those people then, I suppose.
Is it not also of elvish beliefs that you respect people for who they are, so long as they're not imposing it on others.
Some of our ancient traditions are preserved individually, but as a nation we are tired of the reality that we have to face nowadays.
It's not as if it could have changed much in the last 5 years.
No, it hasn't. There's growing discontent in the... Anyway, we must meet again. I'll be in Ochenel myself later on this evening for my usual meeting with the mayor. To follow this path up this way, welcome to the Jaded lands of the Galanasari.
Thank you.
Before you leave, however, you are still to submit to a mandatory search. You've entered a
What are you
foreign
looking
border. You are always subject to search. Contraband notwithstanding.
Do we have to declare dangerous items before you reach into our bags then?
How many do you have? I heard you
I'm a dangerous item.
He's insight checking you, Van then. He's
I
not.
think
He's not impressed.
don't worry, he's just a prick at some points.
Yeah.
Right.
What counts as contraband?
Drugs. Still an
Oh
item.
yeah. Drugs. Yes, I think Mantra has some.
That's fair. We'll have a look at it.
I'm pretty sure a little bit of
Can you
half
please
language is
place
actually perfectly
all
legal
of
here.
your luggage on the ground, open the containers, unlock all chests and components?
Do you have space for me to tip out some bag of holding?
You won't need to tip, we will search it.
Okay then.
Just lay it out, all in front of you, we'll have a look. And anything we have questions for, we'll question. These gentlemen here will also search you, check your pockets, you might be frisked. I would not represent.
The two large mastiffs don't have anything on them.
Yes. You have quite the traveling companions. I could see your feline on your shoulder. I could see your dragon sitting on your shoulder as well. And your direwolf. That is interesting markings. I didn't realize the Vant Empire's on... What's your name? You have one, I presume. Oh yes, who else am I talking to?
Oh, sorry, I do apologise.
If you're weary, there is going to be lodging possibly available to you, but for now I would ask for your attention.
Well, no, it's more the case of it's kind of complicated. My name is Alviver, and I'm known by the surname of Labelle and Nidra.
Raider Captain LaBelle.
Yep.
I used to serve on the northern face bordering Savant.
You weren't one of the people that I used to send out in the front lines, were you?
No, I was border patrol for the last 212 years. I moved to this front when the undead became a bit of an urgency.
Yeah, I can understand. Just be told, a lot of that time is a bit blurred.
I'm sure we've met.
More
You
than
patrol
likely.
or acquaintances
sure-
or adversaries.
Yeah.
Alas.
Unfortunately, a good deal of my memories are still a bit of a mystery to myself. There was a period where, I'm sure that you might be aware, there was a period where I was kind of technically classified as dead.
Well, you look very much alive.
Yeah.
Your reputation precedes you. It would not be expected that your death would be greatly exaggerated.
It's definitely not exaggerated. The time afterwards, though, that's definitely colourful.
So, I place down my backpack, but I take a certain scroll out of it and say I would rather hold this. But you can look at it before to
I could see it in
confirm
magic
it
scroll.
is.
As long as there's not any
Yes.
necromancy, then you will be no issues.
It is not necromancy.
What
But
one is it? Is it your
something that I
resurrection scroll?
resurrection.
That's necromancy.
Oh,
Don't worry, I think they'll
Um,
figure out when they actually look at the scroll and read it. But
it is not the bad kind.
if you meet and search for me at Oshnell, you look for one Captain Iluru Gormareo. Pleasure. Just describe your encounter. He is short, black braided hair, shaved to one side, soft silver pale skin, about 6 feet tall, has an oval, slightly fanciful face. He has a tiny tattoo of a Scot. You can't see that.
Do I need to put all my jewellery down?
Anything you think will be concerned, but everything will be searched. But I will take my lead, and I'll leave you in the company of my colleagues.
Okay. And because of some things that Mantra is quite attached to, she will place them in a particular way. She'll place a bag of holding down, take out a chest of gold from it, put it beside it, and from the backpack she'll take out a sack of coin and put that beside it. And then on top of the backpack, she will gently
As you're doing
place
that, you
her...
brush aside for a second, and a huge hand reaches in and pulls out the contents of your bag of holding. As you see this go live, you begin rummaging through your equipment, dropping on the floor some of them.
Excuse me, before you reach 2 roughly, watch out, there is one dangerous flask in there if I remember correctly.
Oh,
Oh no, I think I used it.
you did. It's
There was an alchemist fire.
Do you have any bombs?
No.
No, I think the only one that had any of them left is Tetsu.
I don't have any bombs in there, that's fine.
Aside from the any aberration artifacts, do you guys have?
Beside
items
me?
of necromantic.
Ball's soul gem?
True.
I mean, there's
They come across this and they look at it.
Dagger of Venom, Short Sword of Certain Death. But there's also Fia's Flute. And Mantra is also going to put the well-tailored elven silk cloak that had the Galanasari symbol neatly folded on top.
So, as they're looking for your stuff, some of them are talking. The crystal has definitely grabbed a bit of attention, and they're talking about it. And Iruru is consulted about it. And he says something to them, away from you guys, so you can't see his face.
The what's grabbed their attention?
The big glowing red crystal.
Out of Doom's
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
Yep. He says, and this is something that we're interested in. Crystal goes back in the bag of
And
holding.
Silvio's band stays on Mantra. She doesn't take her jewellery off.
And they go over you, they check your equipment, check for gaps, anything hidden. It takes a little bit of a while, and it's a bit unnerving, and you're constantly asked to get checked again. You'll be searched 3-4 times over in every orifice and limb.
That's when they ask, why do you have over 4 daggers on you? On your person?
Harmon, yeah, you just ruined that. I was about to ask that.
I mean, I have to have a dagger in both my boots, a couple on my belt, and then some swords in the holsters. Don't use standard adventure equipment.
Sure. Clear. 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 One of them looks towards Farron and says, "There's no food in this one." And looks at you.
Yeah, I travel light.
Did you find her weed?
He ran out and he's been stealing my rations on the way here.
He's gonna lean in and whisper. He says, "That's the way to travel. Let them carry everything. I got a little brother who's a wizard just like you." He leads away. Yeah, that narcotic is legal.
What kind of an empire is this? Infidels. Narcotics being good.
It's a herb. We grow it here.
Yeah.
I don't think Mantra's got much left.
The kingdom burned to bits for all I care then.
She might need to stock up on more then.
Won't be when I'm around. Mm-mm-mm.
I don't understand why Vincent has an issue with it.
And before he finds out that it's also legal in Alaria.
In my kingdom, it won't be.
Sorry, bud.
And grown in Bahamut's own border.
Then I'll turn Oathbreaker and go, well. You have options.
Well, all of your belongings are still laid before you. And I'll step back and says, You're good to go. You're touching items, but
Collect my stuff.
nothing that we can legally deem suspicious. Just good day. He walks away.
I'll just start putting my shit back together.
That was interesting.
Here's a question. Did they just look at my hat and think it's a hat, or did they actually try reaching inside of it? Because my hat isn't it's not a bag of it doesn't look like a bag of holding.
Here's the thing, they would have looked inside the hat and would have noticed it was more than just a hat. So yes, they would have still looked.
I'm just asking, I'm just curious.
That's a cool hat.
Yeah, you got a few bits of comments
Go
of some
ahead.
of the items you have, and you were questioning about their blade fragments. And everybody did look at it to say, "Oh, you should just sell it for scrap." Which, to be honest, is not the worst idea when it comes to finding somebody carrying a broken blade like that. Just melt it down, make a new one. But you know,
Make their bones into scrap.
and the last guard's just sitting there watching you, waiting for you to leave.
So,
I'm going
which
to cast
way?
message. I'm going to cast message on these. Would it be easier if I alter self to look like a wood elf?
No, you know who we are. You know exactly who we are.
Does
I'll
that
cast
not
again.
worry anybody
Weird.
else?
No,
That was
I
a
cast again,
message.
and I'll just say, yeah, this is message. I'm just concerned at what Nelthorn will do when he sees me here.
Takes a moment for it to click with who you mean. We'll see how that works, but I have a message. And she grips her bag and holds it close and says, "Let's go, if you're ready."
Yep, I'm ready. Yes.
Lead the way.
So, as you all begin walking, Nice pulls out a scroll, which was slipped into her bag for her, with the royal seal on it. It's open. She begins reading it. Yeah, they know who we are. All of your names, you were identified. The person who met us outside, he used to be part of my guard. That's how he knew me.
Yeah, I clocked that.
So that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, they allowed us in without really contesting us. That's a bit strange.
Mm-hmm.
And Iluru, he's one of our heroes, for lack of a better term. I don't know if you know him, Mendra. He was the one who led the conflict against the Dominion. I
think I bumped into him a few times. Remember, I used to escort Silvio.
Everybody believes I'm dead, and they are waiting on my order. Things are actually worse than we thought. Seems that, I'm just going to reading in a little bit. He volunteered for this assignment to keep as far away from the city as possible.
Okay, interesting. So,
I'm trying to think of how we could get closer to the city, but even if we were to pretend to be guards, we wouldn't take any prisoners that way because it's too holy a land.
Well, I have a plan. The Great Hunt would, if we won it, we would be given gifts, and the winning ceremony would be at Niles Valas. So, to win the tournament, then we can get into my home.
So, win a tournament, no bother.
Been there, done that.
We fought dragons and gods. I'm sure we'll be okay.
What kind of tournament?
A hunting tournament. Hunt magnificent beasts. There's a few very unusual fey beasts, monstrosities that roam Galanasari. And basically
Anything in
one
particular?
who...
Before.
Anything in particular?
Last time that I attended one was 500 years ago, give or take. They don't usually happen every 20 or 23 years or something. They're pretty fun, at least for the people that take part. I never got to take part, you know, not allowed. We will confirm that it will be my mother presiding or rewarding, but as long as I'm not recognised, which I shouldn't be, because I'm dead, remember?
I still have, like, a disguise kit.
Oh, that's fine. None of the guards recognise me, and you know who I am.
But yes, I have seen, I've heard of the Great Hunt.
Seems like an interesting concept.
It'll be right up your alley.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do you think, Toto? Get an opportunity to apply your tracking skills again?
Oh, the way it works is you'll be given a task to find. As each task is complete, the difficulty in your hunt and your mark, as they're called, becomes more and more dangerous and more powerful. And sometimes harder to find.
We killed dragons and gods, so...
That's the same, we have a good chance.
And what are the rewards? The rewards. Every tournament has a winner and has rewards. What are the rewards?
I don't know. I don't know what they're rewarding nowadays. I'm hoping it'll be
Something
good.
shiny. Yeah, something shiny would be nice.
Probably. We won't find out the rewards until afterwards, but most people would participate in the Prestige, but usually the rewards are not mundane. You know, we might be given something we can use against Mum.
All I know is I'm going
That
to
would be
keep quiet
quite
most of
ironic.
the time.
Why would you keep quiet?
Well, so far we've not been here long, and I've already been disrespected once. To cause less issues for the group, probably would be a best idea for me not to say very much.
But you're still alive.
I wonder if I could make you look like a wood elf.
Ah,
You're not very uppity with your accents, so it might work. How's your wood elf accent?
I don't know.
Wouldn't it be strange to change him now that they already have seen him? Probably going to ask where he is.
Possibly. I mean, we could just have him as this
Masculine or
outcast
something.
from the High Elves.
I've not said much so far
But
in front of them, so I
I
think I'll just keep it like
remember
that.
from the time that I spent with Silvio, they were trying to work on their drow relations more than they were with the high elf relations, if that says anything.
They all have pointy ears.
That's rather offensive.
No, they have pointy ears. When you look at them, they have pointy ears. There's nothing offensive about it. We humans don't have pointy ears.
Just vast generalization.
Elves have pointy ears.
And according to elves, most humans
Vincents
are
have
ugly.
stupid faces.
See? I don't care, but elves have pointy ears. Easy as that.
To be fair, it does have a point.
Yeah.
You seem to have a bit of a fascination with ears right now, don't you?
Well, ears on a string would be nice.
You're not fucking having mine.
No. Elves enough.
This is my kingdom. You are forbidden from harming anybody that are not a risk to us.
Okay. But you know
And you're my personal bodyguard while you stand within my kingdom.
I'm your what?
You're my personal bodyguard. You're my acting guard. You're my acting captain of the guard.
And that's paying how much?
Your life.
Something of bigger importance?
Whatever we win in this competition.
Okay, I get the main prize if we win.
We'll see.
No. Yes or no?
Vanzans. You don't always need to be so selfish. You have the task of protecting the princess and escorting her to her destination, of which
Well,
I am
destination
not
is-
going to say one as any year shots.
This is the destination. We're here.
Not quite.
This
She
is not quite
moves up to you, puts her hand on
destination,
her
this is
shoulder,
a
and she
pit
points
stop.
up. And she kind of drops her arm a little bit and kind of like looks at it eyes wide. There's a huge tree just over the horizon of treetops. You can see this one stands out above all of them. It's a good 40 miles away. Tree does not look very lush.
Doesn't that tree supposed to be
Is
green?
that why you couldn't talk to it?
It wasn't even that tree I was looking for. It's forbidden to use that tree, but
Are there not any druids allowed in the middle?
What's happened? There's still leaves, but there's so little. There's an evergreen tree, so it doesn't.
Unless it's dying.
It can't die.
Well, something's happening
Tens
to
of
it.
thousands of people live there.
Okay, but I see it, you see it, something's going on.
Tree's supposed to be
I
immortal. It
did see
should not
what
be
it
doing
used
that.
to look like. I probably saw it more recently than unis. But,
Yeah, what was it like?
It was lush, green.
How long ago?
2 years?
Something's wrong. We have to get in there somehow. The tournament will be in
I've
a
not
few
actually
nights.
made it inside the tree. I've been next to it before. I tried to climb it once. Sorry, I shouldn't say that to you.
How do we enroll to the
whole
tournament?
goal
What did you say
of-
there,
I think we
Vanzan?
might already be enrolled.
How do we enroll to the tournament? We sign up somewhere, or we?
I would imagine the
Just show
village at Oshnell will probably have some way to sign up. We won't be the only foreigners here because this usually does attract quite a bit of money as well. So usually more registered people. But now we're in, we have no problems. We'll need a hunt group name. Also, we would want to use Lunar Fall or Lunar Cliffs. Any ideas what to call us?
Well, if it's going to take as long as this name, we're in for a treat. Maybe the next tournament we have a name, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind.
We could. Only a couple of people would get this one, so maybe it's useful. Which I'm not sure if it's. I'm trying to see what's a good one to use, but I'd be
We can always-
tempted to say the Tragic Shepherds.
I
How
would
much
just
killer
guess-
party?
We can always just go with the shits.
Potentially.
No, something more positive.
Hey, usually we call shit. It's
See, I
I've
thought I
got
was
a
saying the
catalyst.
Tragic Shepherds. It was a subtle way of saying it.
In the meantime, Lona, go roll a d20.
The Golden Canaries.
What's your fascination with golden canaries?
That's a natural 20.
They follow me.
That's a friggin' waste of a roll tonight. I
That's
hope you're
probably
happy,
bad.
DM.
That's
I
probably
don't like-
very bad.
I don't like his face.
Tiamat shows up.
Of course you like that.
Oh god, what did you get me to roll?
Random event.
No.
See, normally nat 20s are a good thing.
Uh-huh.
Surely it should be a good thing, not a bad thing.
It's going to be spectacular weather. And we're going to see an aurora borealis tonight.
Drinking
We
festivity.
could call ourselves the Truth Seekers.
It begins to rain. Temperature still remains moderately cold. You begin your journey towards the town of Oshnell.
Yes.
So, what we should do is take a break. We're back in 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll be back in 15 minutes. See you soon, guys.
Enjoy all.
2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yay!
And just...
and welcome back. I know that seemed like your 15 minutes. That's a D&D 15 minutes. Old timey wimey. Welcome back. Right. So rain begins to drip down, and you have a little bit of a light rain going on. Temperatures remain around about the same. As you journey on, he bundles the scroll and puts it back into her bag. Keep it safe and dry. Hood's up. She pulls the hood up and she continues to carry her stick on her back. Hey, Mantra, it's the first time rain falls since your incarceration, right? Did you miss it?
First time rainfall since when, sorry?
Your incarceration.
When you're trapped inside that thing.
Yeah, for 10,000 years.
Well, 10,000 years?
Oh, that's why she looks so grey. Okay.
That would make so much sense if one of us weren't human.
Is he human? Really? Just stops and looks where I am and goes, doubt it. I know humans better than that.
Probably. And who says that to me?
Nice.
Niece. What is she, a pointy ear or?
She's a wood elf.
Okay, blunt ears, let's go.
Yeah, pointy.
We can safely follow along the edge of a tree, so we get to use a canopy to keep us dry.
It's just a little rain.
Toto kind of paces on a little bit ahead, but tail raised. Toto's tail's raised.
I'll just put my shield above my head.
Passive perceptions, everybody.
20.
Tail raised means he's hunting. Oh,
29.
you said passive, not active.
Yep.
25.
Okay.
How much, Doom?
10.
Fair enough.
What was yours, Farron?
20.
20. Okay. DM Whisper.
I'm happy with 25.
To who?
From who?
Well, it's obviously from the DM when it's a DM whisper. As he said.
Oh, you mean a message? Yes.
It's DM Whisper. Toto's head
Okay,
lowers.
go
I want to go over and inspect and see what they are. Like, see if there are footprints or animal prints or.
In your passive perception alone, you were able to quickly determine these are footprints without much survival investigation.
Okay, go Toto. Can you get a scent, boy?
Yes?
Okay.
Oh,
So
you
they
forgot you and I can
dispersed,
speak, didn't
which-
you? You've not been talking to me all morning.
Sorry, I was playing it cautious.
So there's foot tracks ahead, people, and they disperse off the path about 60 feet ahead of us. Do they just go into the woods? Yeah.
Disperse in all directions.
Is
In a
it
hurry.
normal that there are tracks
Looks like they're in a hurry.
hiding from the rain, perhaps?
Don't think so.
Well, I can't
We
kill
should
anybody
probably
here.
leave the path as well.
Why? We're in a
Just in
safe
case.
kingdom. Why is everybody on edge?
Safe.
Again,
Yeah.
we've had PTSD from like this.
Seems
They're
like
on
it.
edge for a reason, Van Zandt.
Yeah.
Let's get off the main track. You don't know. It could be the guard of the queen.
As you do mention, one of the bushes split apart as a elven guard rushes out. He just looks at all of you for a second.
Hi
You there! What is your business on this wharf?
We're coming to enroll for the tournament.
Okay.
And why were you hiding in the bushes?
Oh, just something we saw, rushing off to it.
Mm-hmm. Of course you did.
Just formalities.
In fairness, there isn't a sign saying that that's past off limits.
We were just told to get to town and go to bed.
He walks around you and he touches your cloak for a second, that mantra. And then pulls off it and he touches your hat, Farron.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it's just fine, interesting fabrics. I'm a tailor. Sorry, that was very curious, and I had to feel the amazing texture.
You're a tailor?
Yeah.
I wonder what area. Have you ever seen this crest and this fabric, actually? And I pull out of my bag the actual Galanasari cloak.
Yes, it's very nice work.
Can I insight him to see if he is actually just a tailor?
Yep.
One of the few things I can roll, and I can roll high on it.
I am not good at insight, but I'm guessing that one of the party members will try and
31.
Everyone, this is disguise self. This is not a soldier.
I'm going to say to Mantra's head telepathically, yeah, he's not a soldier. No, he's not
Taylor.
Taylor. Thank you.
I'm going to stand to the side slightly so that we surround him. So who are you really?
Could you help us?
Wait.
I want to
His eyes shift to the left for a second.
I was told disguise self, so disguise should fail once I inspect, if I inspect high enough.
Red?
It's an investigation, right?
Yep.
Okay, that is 34.
Yeah, it is very clear. There's a detect magic and disguise self active at the moment.
And Dumast help with what?
He doesn't seem to be changing the shape of his face, more like his garb. There are levers, there's daggers. He has a short sword on the side as well. 2 of them.
Nice sword.
Thank you. But could you help us, please? I would just need one of you.
With. Tell us first.
Oh, boy fell down the well. Do any of you know how magic?
Could help someone down a well, however. Again,
he keeps looking again to the left.
He keeps what?
Keeps lifting to the left. Mantra, Alvar, you do hear this. Oh fuck, where is it? Oh, it's right there actually. That's helpful to have this up.
And how deep is the well?
I mean, I
How
can
deep
follow with
is
them.
your well?
Bear in mind
I
while
should be fine.
the DM works out something, then he shall reply to Van Zandt's question.
You can lead us as a group. We will not go individually. If someone is definitely in need of help, we will be more than happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no point us separating just to rescue someone.
Exactly. We need to form a human chain.
Just
We
drop
are-
me in. That'll be good.
Here under escort.
He goes to say, a boy name is Boy Chloe, attacked by an animal with 2 fangs.
Snake?
Well, that rules out Toto. at
He's a
least.
gentleman's master.
Can I answer him again to see if he's lying?
Mantra Alvor, this is thieves can't.
What are they speaking at the moment?
He's speaking the moment you recognise the terminology. He's basically calling out to you guys at the moment. He's describing the problems. He's also talked about 2 dogs being among you, referring to the 2 mastiffs.
The 2 fangs, yeah.
So the
He is
You know I
holding
can...
a copper wire in his hand.
Nice
go
message
ahead.
as well. And thieves can't.
Mm-hmm. I'll just go ahead and reply back, and thieves can't. We speak your language, so tell us what exactly do you want?
He shifts the copper back into his wrist, and he literally pulls to his sides and grabs both hilts. I need you all to roll initiatives.
Of course.
killing time. Woohoo! Oh,
Okay.
Nat 20.
27.
26.
Got 27, 27, 26. Baron?
Don't you love it, that one? For a total of 3.
Not free for Nice.
Can I sleight of hand grab his weapon before he grabs it?
In a moment, totals.
Toto shares with me, remember?
Does he? No, he's not
Yeah.
a pet anymore. He's a Stringray.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, he does have an advantage to initiative rolls, I forget.
Yeah.
That is a 13 for him.
13.
17 for Melthor.
Silvio.
Oh yeah, Silvio's kinda involved here. 15.
Okay.
So I'm still looking at Ball. He should be dead.
If you don't want that crystal, I'll certainly take it off your hands.
No.
Cool.
I'm
Just doing
guessing
some-
we're having to open Foundry then.
Yep. This is going to be a full encounter.
Yeah, somehow it's left my browser history. So I'm actually going to have to find the link again.
It's pinned on Gumflap.
Yeah.
I think you still need to change over the map though, DM.
Hold on. It's supposed to be on that map for now because I'm busy doing final touches.
Ah, that explains it then. Because
Alright.
I was going to say this is a like your oh my god, it's John Cena moment. If that was the map we were meant to be on. I'm just
Do, 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 do.
I thought I'd just enraged fans. I'd like not doing it.
We had Chloe Demiantis says.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh.
The Duracell battery has slept too long,
what?
so I can hear him from here talking to himself in bed, arguing that it's still daytime.
That was a thing during the week off. Okay.
Well, arguing that it was too late to go to bed.
Pretty much. Not an argument, but more like... You might recognise this map.
Oh yeah.
It is loading for me.
Did we not go
Hey.
down this before with 2 horses instead of 2 mastiffs once upon a time ago?
You've also done... You've used this map about 5-6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I recognise that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Okay. So...
I recognize the left tree.
Yeah, that's a nice happy little tree.
Oh, Alpha, you're up with... well, Alpha and Mantra, you both have the shared initiative. In fact, who has a higher dex?
I thought I got higher. No, I thought I rolled higher.
You both got 28, did
you
you not?
rolled a point.
27, sorry.
I rolled higher than you.
Yeah, I got 26.
Yeah, I rolled.
Oh, so you and Vanza got
Yeah.
26.
I was 27.
Okay. I thought it was 2 27s and a 26. Never mind.
No.
27,
Mantra,
2
the floor is
26s.
yours.
And then you've got a 3.
Well, Mantra, you up. Alpha, on deck.
Okay. I am going to try and grapple enemy number 1.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
So I know. I thought it was going to be an attack roll, but
Sorry, he's shouting for me. I'm going to go see Sam back in a minute.
I thought a grapple was an attack roll, and then if you hit, then
No.
athletics. But
It's athletics versus athletics and acrobatics.
okay, that is 22.
But 2 success for a natural 1. So he is
We're just
grappled.
going to try hold him down and go. Don't think
So-
of it. Don't try do anything silly. We're all friends here.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and push him to the ground, like hold him down so he's pinned.
You won't have to do it this turn, but you can try and push him to the ground on your next turn if you wish with a shove.
Yes, and for my, I don't really think I've got much use for a bonus action this turn. No, I'll leave it as is. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Mastiffs. Left Mastiff.
Oh, do they share with me?
Yeah, they'll share with you on this occasion.
Okay. Well, I can't control them.
Yep, what do you want to do?
I'm just going to have sniff around and go like along this way and this way. Just sniffing around, looking out for
What's the
anyone
movement
else.
speed?
I had from last season. I had all of his stats up, but I don't currently have them up. What was the cape called again?
Cloak of Useful Things.
Look, all useful thing.
Master 5e has a movement speed of 40.
Okay.
Those little bastards are fast.
And oh, yep, I've got the character sheet thing here. So movement speed 40 and passive perception 13. Perception is +3, but they have advantage if they're using their hearing and scent. So they're going to be sniffing around along the paths, trying to sniff out other people.
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage.
Will I make 2? 1 for each. First one is 7.
So which one are you giving that to?
The left mastiff. And right mastiff has 22.
Okay. You have some sort of scent, but I'm not quite sure. They seem to be focusing on particular areas there. Alright.
What's the moose behind us?
Oh, it was Van Zan's elk.
Oh,
What?
Finally, it's back.
Fuck. I completely forgot
Took
about
its
that.
time, didn't it?
Pick the best place to show up.
Yeah. He was waiting for us.
I wonder, can the elk impale anything with its antlers?
There you go, I put a name on it.
I don't see that. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. Elk.
Sorry, yeah, there we go, it'll be added now.
Elk's and.
Elkazand. Not supposed to be there, but fuck it, let's just roll with it.
Van Zan, you look over your shoulder and you see your faithful elk. What do you do?
It is Alpha's turn. Oh, well, Alpha and Van, you share initiative. You can decide what you want to do. If you want to contest, then Alpha will go first.
Oh, sorry, I'll let you go first, Van Zan.
We're contesting to not go first, so.
Okay, Alpha goes first. Higher deck twins.
Right, okay then. So this is right in front of me. I'm going to change things up actually. I'm going to go ahead and wallop him with the little short sword that I've got. I'm just kidding, Bo, of course. The look on your face.
No, my concern is still there. Are you going to hit him with the bow, or are you going to shoot him?
I'm going to shoot him. At least this way I can't miss.
Well,
Yes,
can
I
you,
fucking hope not.
disadvantage attack roll then.
That's fine by me. No, it's not. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, good. I doubt that I've got a sneak attack, do I?
Oh,
No.
you've got ally. I'm fine. Yeah, disadvantage.
Yep. So add in favoured foe instead.
Okay, she's going for the kill apparently.
Damn fucking right.
We've not attacked it yet.
I'll give
I've
it
just
a
grappled it.
I'm in a murder hobo mood today, so I'm unleashing it today. So that is a 13 to hit. Oh, sorry, no, 13 piercing damage, I mean.
Okay. You shoot him right in the shoulder,
Mantra just.
and he's like, ah! And he's bleeding, just starts pouring blood down his arm.
Mantra just glares at you.
Before I go ahead and shoot him again, I'm just going to go, you want to fess up and be honest now, or shall we continue ravaging you?
Fucking bitch! Ugh. Why did you attack me? You've attacked me!
I'm going to go ahead and start loading up the bow again. You have 3 seconds. 3, 2,
You attacked me, you're a
1.
bunch of murderers! I haven't done anything wrong and you've grappled me and you shot me!
Yeah, that's what you say to the person that's fluent in thieves' cant and has copper wire up his sleeve. And oh yeah, go and
And have I done
daggers on
anything
the hilt.
illegal, huh? Have I done anything against the law?
Call it a preventative measure.
Okay, we'll go attack.
Still rolling with a disadvantage. Oh, those are beautiful. 28.
That hits.
And that is 19 piercing damage.
Burst. Shoot him in the chest, through the clavicle, straight into severing one of the major arteries, and blood just starts spewing over Mantra.
Thanks, Alvaro.
Sorry,
I
I
didn't need
think,
an execution.
didn't think that was going to be as messy.
Wasn't me this time.
Well, didn't you look through his illusion? It wasn't exactly geared to the teeth.
Yeah, he had the option to admit what he was up to. He made his choice.
You just wanted to pickpocket.
God damn, I'm spending way too much time with you, Van Zandt.
What?
Did you not hear what I just said? God damn, what is wrong with me?
Okay. Anything else? Alvaro, you've still got your third attack, your bonus action and movement.
See, at this point it'd be a bit overkill, wouldn't it? But then again though, I'm going to go off his sleeve and I'm going to grab the wee bit of copper.
Elva. Take it
Okay.
yours.
It's gonna be one of the coins, so props me well done.
So,
Is
take
something
full
like-
action to do search on it is to search him for any equipment, so you won't be able to do it this turn.
Right, okay, that's fine. But I do have a technical question to you. You know how the back operator communicate with somebody? Is that linked purely to that person, or can anybody just pick it up and be like,
It's a
yeah,
material
your cover's
component.
bones?
It's a
It's just
material
copper.
component.
So as long as you're able to cast a spell message, that's what you speak into when you're doing the message.
Right, okay, so it's not specifically like a what do you call it, two-way radio or anything like
No.
that. So if
No.
I pick up, I would be able to go, your cover's blown, bitches, run.
We're coming.
No.
We're
Well, you
But
could
they
do a
would have been
message to
watching you.
anybody.
And
Well, at this point, the pure arsehole that I've just skewered is the only one that I can see, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and start giving the guy a pat down, just like.
Again,
yeah,
full
I'll
action
listen
for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Just sorry again, Mantra. I didn't think it was going to be that messy.
Next time, aim for the head.
I think I'm kind of done with this. I really don't know how I feel about turning into you.
I tried to end
Doesn't
it
it?
peacefully.
I know I
Van's
did, but
Van's turn.
I think it's Van's turn as long as Alvaro closes her turn.
yep, sorry.
Okay,
Just
Van Zandt,
maybe
you're
he
up.
made his choice.
Malfoy on deck.
We'll walk a little to that side, and Maltor is going to the
Not using
trees.
your action.
No.
Even a search.
No. I'm just looking around.
Because if it was active perception, you get to roll and have a chance of seeing something.
Let's just hope they see me first, to give them a fighting chance.
So you've moved up there, and what do you want to do?
I'm just strolling around. But
Lovely. Okay.
So you don't want to hold your action in case someone goes to attack you?
No,
Okay.
want to give them a chance. The man blew up with 2 arrows. I just slapped the life out of him. So.
So is that all Van Zand's doing?
Yep. Now Thor is in the bushes.
Cool, so next, I'm going to presume it's the
Malfoy.
NPCs. Oh, Alpha.
Yep, Malfoy's up
Malfoy is
next.
in the bushes.
Okay.
Yep, he's in the bushes.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh. Mouse.
Stealth
And then
is
it'll fall
Dex.
Fulvio before it's happened.
Dex. That's oh, I got +4 to stealth. That's good. That's a 10. 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 10, so that's +4, so that's 14.
Okay. Alrighty. Rushes you from the bushes, and he has sneak attack.
Oh no!
Not because he has advantage. He doesn't need advantage for sneak attack. And he's going to go ahead and try and drive a short sword into your chest.
Mind Van Zandt can't be surprised.
17 to hit.
Are you tickling me?
Pulls out a dagger and goes straight for your thigh. 15.
You need to do your best now.
Silvio up, Nice on deck.
Found one. He's trying to tickling me.
I think Silvio will just pass on her turn.
Okay, Nice is up next. Nice is going. So towards the props of the guys. Okay, this is rude. Guide bolt to the one right in front of Van Zandt. That was a bit weird. Right. Just going to cast a second level. That's 25, which hits.
Oh wait, I have a reaction.
Well, you could have helped the guy. That's Nice casting it on the bad guy next to you.
Okay. That's still a reaction.
So that's
Please
17
don't hurt
damage.
too
Next
much.
attack on the individual has advantage. Totals up. Farron on deck.
I mean, how low did these guys roll on initiative?
To the next player. Doesn't mean you're the next player. Yeah, character. That's fine. Cool. What's Total doing?
I'm gonna have to also go sniff and search around. So since the mastiffs are going left and right, I'll have him just kind of go directly forward. If I can figure out. I can't get my friggin' like length there. I'm sorry. I really am struggling today with it. Ah, there we go.
You start on Total, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Just moving him over here. Just using up his full movement in action.
In action? Wait, what do you
Right,
mean?
sorry, no, just full movement and hold action.
Okay. Anything else?
No, nothing else for total.
Okay. And... Okay. Enemy 1 is dead, so that's fine.
There's 2 enemy ones.
Enemy 3, so there's enemy 2. Oh. Uh-oh.
Right. Okay.
Am I not seeing the enemies show up on the map?
Well, there's one in front of Van Zandt.
I see that. No,
And you see this one running down from the hill, running out of the forest towards you guys.
The only one I see is the one directly between me and Mantra.
This one is wielding a greatsword.
One, number 5.
Number 5.
Are we going to call that one Mambo?
Mambo number 5.
Dun, 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 dun,
I see number 4.
dun, 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 dun,
Again, another greatsword.
dun.
That are going to tickle us.
Alvor
Mhm.
does a... Not 20.
How close is he to me? Because I'm having to refresh because I can't see these enemies. Okay, now I can see them.
You can't see the one that shot her.
How much damage? And
Okay.
please roll shit, because I know full well what that 20 does. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody draw your
Oh wow,
weapons,
3 nat
come on,
ones.
let's fly.
So that's 15 points of piercing damage from a bow shot in somewhere from your east.
Sorry, how many hit points?
15. 15 piercing damage as a bow suddenly shoots you right in the kneecap.
Ow!
It's Canavo to the knee.
Shut up! Fucking stung.
And then finally,
I'm just gonna like put my weight on the other one, just like no jelly leg, no jelly leg.
this guy also comes running out from behind the rock. And they're all running towards you with swords. Okay. Fired you up. Mantra on deck.
Cool. Okay. I was planning on just holding my action. I'm not doing that anymore. Let's have a look. What level is a whole person start off at? Okay, it starts off at second. 4. Okay, let's check. Yeah, sure, I've got 4th level. 4th level, hold person on. And I would have distance spell this, which that requires 1 sorcery point. Welcome back, Liv.
Thanks.
Which one?
I'm going for that fucker, and that fucker.
What's the save?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 21.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Fail, fail. Fail. All fail.
Cool, all 3 are held. They can't do shit.
What's the actual condition?
Uh,
Paralyzed, right?
let me just double check. Yeah, paralyzed.
Cool.
For the duration, at the end of each of the turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell fails on that target.
How long does this last for?
A minute.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, a
Okay.
minute.
Anything else?
Nope. I'll just say Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Tweedle even dumber are all stuck there.
And auto crits.
Yep. So
Divine
as long as
smite.
it's within 5 foot of it.
Okay, Mantra, you're up. As Alpha on deck.
I see a level 4 Divine Smite coming.
Such overkill.
Okay. That's far away. Ah, that's in reach. Also, cameras have all moved around since I disconnected and rejoined. I am going to walk over here. And maybe I should have bonus action beforehand, but it's fine. I'm going to. I don't need to AoE. I'm just going to hit with my short sword of the Sanguine Assassin.
Which auto crits?
No.
Yes.
It also has no charges.
No,
I got a natch.
You're critting
They're
because
paralyzed.
you're within 5 foot of it and attacking if it hits.
Yeah. And they're paralyzed. So auto.
Oh,
Yeah. For
It was a
4,
natural
5,
one.
and 6.
Still
Okay,
crits.
so what's your total to hit there then?
well, natural one always misses.
Not if you auto crit.
No, it's still a miss. That one's still a miss.
So I am going to hit with my secondary weapon. I don't think I have sneak attack.
You do. They're paralyzed.
What, because... Oh, because I'm paralyzed.
Oh, and did you roll with advantage?
Oh, because it means... Oh wait, I didn't roll with advantage on my nat one.
That one.
No, it was not a nat one. This time it's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that crit.
That crits.
Okay. And I'll chuck in a wee sneak attack for fun.
You're welcome. I will hand out the crits for
Level
once.
4. Level 4 Divine Smite. Any attacks?
I need more d6s out. Oh no, I touched my wire and the screen turned off. There we go. That is enough D6s, I think. And you know what? Just for the sake of overkill, while I'm at it, I'm going to put in a defensive flourish.
Sure, press that AC on.
Just gonna wake me up when it's D&D next week.
What colour will defensive flourish be? Because I like to use a different colour
Well, it's a D8.
just
so...
for that, so I can tell.
No, it's not a
Isn't
D6.
it a D6 for me still?
Haha.
Yeah.
It's still a crappy roll.
That was a lot of dice.
Defensive
And I've evil that one.
Fix your mic.
And I've evil this one because it was a crit. Okay, now calculator, because am I fuck adding this all up myself? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 equals 57 plus 8, so 65 slashing damage. Oh, sorry, piercing damage.
You just go straight for the guy's jugular.
Yeah.
65.
Cool. He's no longer paralysed.
And I gain really the terrible dice with my bonus AC. So I gain 3 AC, so I'm at 23 now.
That's still fucking good. That's like 7 higher than me.
Okay.
I just say, don't go near my dog. And what's the next? I have still got my bonus action because I didn't need to
Yep.
use it. So
Don't you also get an extra bit of movement for attacking then moving from one of your feats?
I could have done a mobile flourish to get an extra 10 feet of movement, but I did
Okay.
defensive instead.
And DM sleeps.
Yep, apparently so. I'm that boring.
Messing up.
Sorry. I am going to try and duck and hide with the corpse, but I don't know how useful it'll be. Bonus action hide.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I don't make them with advantage with this cape yet, do I? No, I don't. Cool.
Okay. Are you? Yeah, done.
32.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Okay, I'll throw you up. Vincent on
Oh,
deck.
good time. Right, since I've been away reading the mini-human story, what have I missed before I do anything?
Mantra poked a hole in one of the enemies.
Alright.
Currently, those two are, well, that one's dead. These two are under the effects of hold person right now, so
Okay, so
They're
enemy
paralyzed.
3 is my target then. Okay.
I still don't see enemy 3.
and in front
Next
of
to mine.
Vincent.
That's enemy 1 on my screen.
Try refreshing because for some reason it wasn't showing me all the enemies beforehand. So it may not just be updating for you.
Right, do I have
Yeah, I
sneak
think.
attack?
You do.
Right, okay. Go
And you have
ahead.
advantage.
Oh, excellent.
And you auto critical hit.
Only if it's within 5
Enemy
feet.
3.
Oh, it's only 5
Enemy
feet?
3
Okay,
isn't
never mind.
paralyzed though.
Okay, so 24 to hit enemy 3.
Hits, roll your damage.
Okay, excellent. So
So it's
no,
not a
that's
crit, sorry,
D10,
it is
that's
a hit.
Not what I want. Okay, rerolling one of those 6s, so that's 15 plus 2. Smashing. Okay, so 17 plus 7, so that is 24 piercing damage. And wallop again.
Which number is that to?
Enemy 3.
Enemy 3. Oh, okay, so enemy 3 is just a straight roll, he's not paralysed. But that's fine. In fact, you did have
okay.
advantage because of Niece's bolt, so you know that's all fine.
Also,
Okay.
we would have had sneak attack anyway because Van Zandt was there.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Burst.
Okay, so that is 21 for the second hit
On who?
on enemy 3.
He's dead.
He's
It's
dead.
dead.
Alright, sorry, I didn't catch that deep part.
Right through the throat.
Right, okay then. In that case, enemy 4. Does a 21 hit enemy
Hits.
4? Okay, excellent.
Auto crit.
No.
No, it's only within 5 foot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is 23 piercing damage.
Burst. Headshot.
It's just like shooting fish in a barrel, guys. Go ahead and see now. I'm not going to do anything with my bonus action. I'll end my turn there.
You still have your third attack, by the way.
Sorry, I keep forgetting about that because it says only 2 attacks on the character sheet.
Unless that just does a straight D10. Necrotic.
Right.
Which is
Okay.
necrotic.
You still have sneak
Okay,
attack,
enemy.
so you have sneak attack on this attack anyway.
Unless she used it on the last one.
Yeah, I did use it on the last one.
Oh,
so
did you?
it's
Okay,
straight-
apologies.
So straightforward D10 on enemy 5, and that is.
We roll for attack
10.
first.
Damn it.
Still advantage though.
I doubt that either of them hit because they were both shite rolls. That's 6.
6 overall?
Mm-hmm.
Really? What
Like,
bonus have you
what-
got to your weapon that would only allow you to get a +5?
Wait a minute, am I doing this with my oathbow?
Yeah,
Right, okay, so that's an 18 to hit then.
that's a hit.
Okay, and D10. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a thingy day today. Fuck. That is 1.
Cool.
1 necrotic damage.
I wasted the good D10 roll.
Anything else, Alvor?
No, not at the moment. I think that's definitely me now.
Okay, Van Zandt, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Number 5 is alive, number 4 has a graze.
Before it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 4 is
Walk
dead.
over.
Number 5's got a graze.
Sorry,
Oh.
that's what I
I'm
meant.
gonna grapple him.
Okay, is it automatic
Can I
success?
Yep.
Hello there. I win.
You have a second attack?
No, I'm just gonna wanna keep this one alive.
Yeah, you got your grapple, which is your first attack. You still got your second attack.
I'm gonna extra grapple him.
You automatically success. However, gain no benefit whatsoever.
Like it doesn't restrain him.
No. He says he just grapples him, so he's just holding him. That's it.
I'm taking the piss.
He's holding a paralyzed person.
Yes. Mine.
That's like
Attack
putting a bucket of
control
water inside a bucket.
concentration.
Okay. Anything else, Vincent?
Can I use a rope and tie it around him?
Nope. You did a whole action for that.
Okay, I'll just hold him close to me then. And look in his eyes.
Okay. Malthrop?
He's gonna sit there watching me do stupid stuff.
Cool. Number 3
Nice
is
to know
dead.
that.
Silvio's turn.
Passes.
Okay.
Yeah, passes.
Niece is up next. She walks round.
Oh yeah, I never controlled his mastiffs after Mantra's turn.
Where do you want the scent?
Hmm?
Where do you want them to be sent?
I'll call left mastiff to go stand next to niece, since there's more showing up now, and right mastiff will stay with us.
Okay. Niece is up next. Niece is going to spank Alvar.
I beg your pardon?
Could you please go ahead and heal 15 hit points?
Oh, good spank.
For second level. What's the second level cure wounds?
I'm just going to look at it and go, thank you.
Well, it's closer to the knee.
I'd argue the thigh, the calf.
Well, get shot in the chest and I'll
closer,
squeeze your
closer.
boob next time. She just looks away.
I'm just going to show the last one that's alive. Improve your aim!
Make a persuasion check.
$21.
Okay, thank you. I'm allowing it because it was a good call. Alright. Toto's up.
Okay, so. Enemy number 5, right?
The one right next to Van Zandt is currently still alive, but he is
Grappled.
paralyzed and grappled.
And he's also just a little out of reach.
Oh.
Okay, so let me double check the thing there for bites.
Pretty sure it would be a
5
5-foot
foot.
reach.
Damn it. Because if I move him again, he loses his action.
You could always try using them to try and smell out that other one that shot you.
I thought it was number 5 that shot me. I'm just gonna leave him there actually to like give a boost to Vanzant. Just like have him growl and do that, like, you know that slow stalk towards prey that wolves do, just like really like drive home the intensity and the fear.
Okay. So make an intimidation check.
Okay, so intimidation, that's charisma.
Correct.
So let's see now. Doesn't get any boost to charisma, so that's just a straight roll. Oh, Toto, you fucking sentient rug. That's a 2.
2.
Sneezes. Startles everybody, but not the desired effect.
So let's struck some sort of fear into the heart of his.
He scared a flock of birds that
attendants.
just took off of a tree nearby.
Brilliant.
Okay.
That'll be him.
Means I'm the only one that's left here.
Alvor does a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
Take 6 points of piercing damage as the shot hits you in the arm.
Not in the boob.
I'll shout back. Close, but not quite.
Oh, shoot.
This guy just ran out of the bush. Fire, you're up.
There.
That's where number 2 is. Live.
Nope, number 2 was here.
Okay, let's see what the distance is between me and that fucker. 85. I'm just gonna look to Nice saying alive or dead.
I guess Nice has no response.
So I thought it was. I didn't realise these senses. She
What?
looks at you and she goes. Fireball him.
I can't do fireball, but I can do
What
something.
kind of wizard
cool.
are you?
I'm not a wizard.
Before me.
I just start fucking firing off Eldritch Blast at the fucker. So 27 to hit for the first one.
Bonus action hex.
I need to distance bit. In fact, I don't need to. Sure, fuck it. Bonus action hex, then Eldritch Blast.
Extra damage.
So first one was 27 to hit.
Hits.
Next one is even fucking higher. There's a nat 19 on the die.
Hits.
7, 8, 9, 10. Unnatural 20.
Hits.
Unnatural 20 hit.
Yep.
$25.
With your hex?
Yep. I don't get to add my charisma to my Eldritch Blast.
You definitely struck some wounds on him. Anything else?
Cool. That. I'll move there. That's my turn. That is me. Because as long as the bastard stays within 240 feet of me, Eldritch Blast, motherfuckers.
Okay. Bantry up.
Okay. Bonus action, Misty Step to here. Actually, since the wall to here.
Pop. You always want that. You just want to see your character just.
Then I'm going to casually walk here.
He staggers and holds his hand
And-
against the well here. He goes, looks, he goes. Just
Actually, no. I casually walk here because that's half my movement speed, so I can still be stealthed. I'm playing by rules too now. And I am going to stab him in the back.
As you do.
Two Manta.
Is he aware of me?
No. Tell me, do you think you can find a
Okay.
perception 41?
It was
32.
32 stealth.
Still.
Yeah.
Point still made.
If he's not actively looking, yeah.
If he's actively
so that
looking, he
is,
probably didn't see you.
Sure. That is 31 to hit.
Hits.
Sneak attack.
Yep. I don't think I need to use any bardic inspiration. I'm just going to go normal attack here. I'll reroll it on the dice that was below par. Okay. This is a decent roll this time. 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 3. Yeah, it's 6
Show
dice.
off.
So. What?
No, he's already burst.
And then. So that was 30 plus 8 plus. I forgot to roll a weapon damage, which was a 1.
You have 3 hit points.
So. Yeah, well, I hit 39.
Okay, you hit him for 1,300% of his remaining health.
Probably insta dead. And I'll just shout, any more obvious? And then my turn.
Okay, I'll throw you up, man. Fans and non-sec.
Are all of them within visual distance dead?
Nope, one is
There's
being
one
held by
that's
Van
not,
Zandt.
but he is held, yeah.
And I think Van Zandt wants to interrogate him.
I'll
Yeah,
fail
I'm
to the
not
kiss.
going to steal. I'm not going to steal the kill off of Van Zandt. I'm just going to go ahead and shout out. Yeah, may as well come out now. Don't make us go
Right.
looking for you.
Nothing?
Ollie oxen free.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Really?
To the thin air.
A
100%.
persuasion check on Ollie oxen free? Are you joking? That's a dirty 20.
Go. No reaction or response.
I have cookies.
Anything else, Oliver?
No, that's me.
Okay. And Mantra up.
Me.
Transit, sorry, that's what I meant.
I was going to say, I just had my turn.
It's one of the
I'm
assholes,
gonna-
it's fine.
I'm gonna knock him unconscious.
Okay, make the attack roll. What with?
The handle. The hilt.
Whack.
Yep.
Okay, roll attack using your weapon.
28.
I presume
Yes.
that's.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Then I'm gonna knock him unconscious. So
Yeah, roll your damage.
how? It's the backside of my
You
weapon.
need to
not
reduce it
my-
to 0 hit points to knock him out.
Okay. Bear with me. So, no.
What I would say as well is the concentration on the whole person has dropped because of Hex.
18.
Oh, okay.
Is he unconscious yet or not?
He might have a headache.
So this will be a one-handed attack because you're holding him with one of your other hands.
That's me.
Yeah, so it's a D6, not a D8. No, sorry, it's D8, not D10. There we go. Whatever, that's fine.
It's always D8. For some
He's
reason-
not unconscious, but you've definitely cracked his skull open.
Didn't want to crack his skull.
Go for a second whack.
So I'm gonna not kill him with the next attack. That's 27 to hit. That's another 18 points of damage.
Okay,
Non-lethal.
he's unconscious.
Mine. And then I'm gonna tie him up.
Okay, anything else?
No.
That's fine.
Ooh, we put back to the. Ooh, we put back to here. Don't like this room.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know, right, Tim?
I survived that room. Barely, but I did.
Well,
We both
So-
barely survived that room.
that was a messy way of dealing with a pickpocket.
Yep.
I guess he wanted to mug us.
We'll
Whoa,
find
whoa.
out next session because we're going to
I
call it
didn't-
there.
I didn't kill anybody this time.
I know, that's actually quite surprising.
Yeah. Certain Avalor has been killing everybody.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
You tried. You full on
I
tried.
killed two.
The ladies went on a killing spree.
But I did start not killing. And then when he came at us with weapons, I killed. I was not being the instigator though.
Well, it's good that my elk is here. I can put a body on it. Or the unconscious person can carry you.
It also
Or
looks
I can
like
put it on a doggle.
it looks like there's a
That's an
well
option.
close by, so good place to dump bodies.
Yeah, but if it's a drinking well,
That ain't my shit. I don't drink.
true.
Well.
But still.
Well, we'll call that as I said. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Join us for Saturday for IGP Manager. In the meantime, I am going to just mellow down a little bit, probably get a bit excited when I deal with all the politics on our new server for Rise of Kingdoms. And we'll find out next week who these individuals are as our party makes its final journey to the town before their goal, so they can take part in the Great Hunt. Until then, good night.
Night, night.
I don't know.
Alright.